Let's have a serious talk, dog. For a long time, as a man, I was taught to always do everything and anything by myself, right? If I got something going on, it's for me to focus on only, nobody else, right? So basically, everything in my life, I was always in it for myself, right? So I really didn't have nobody to depend on because I was already trained and programmed to think that I can only depend on myself, right? I can only depend on myself. And at an extent, that really is true. But we have to change that thinking when you find the right people in which you can depend on, right? I'm saying this to say that this whole time I've been trying to build my empire on my own and be the leader and be the person that's going to do this and set up that, but not truly realizing that I'm building this empire to support myself and my future family along with the future wife, right? Been together 3 years, going on 3 years. And I'm sitting here focused on building for myself so that I can feel good about providing for them. So my future wife, my son, our future kids together, right? And I'm starting to realize that when you have the right person in your life, the right partner to build something with, you're supposed to be building with them together, not separate, right? We had a talk the other day, and it came down to I got things going on that I'm stressing about. She's got things going on that she's stressing about. So even though we're together, it feels like we're apart, like we're living our lives apart, right? And that's not how a true partnership, a true team's supposed to work, right? You're supposed to be able to help each other, depend on each other, look out for one another, and do things like this. It's not saying that we don't. It's just saying for a while, it hasn't been that way. For a while, it's been, I'm focused on what I'm focused on, you focused on what you focused on, and I got to do what I got to do so I can come back and feel like more of a man when it comes to helping you out with what you got going on. And she was feeling like she don't want to bug me too much because she be having so much going on that, but she knowing I got other stuff going on too. So why would she bug me and get on my nerves and all that stuff that much when she know that I'm stressed out too? But I say all this to say it comes a point in time when, I don't know, maybe it's just maturity. Maybe it's just you thinking outside of the box and thinking outside of just yourself. You start to realize that, oh, wow, if I'm telling myself I see a future with this person, if I'm telling myself I see my children and us being rich and all this stuff and achieving so much together, why are we not building together? You know what I'm saying? I say all this because I listen to Jim Rohn a lot, right? And something he said the other day was something I always heard all my life, but it really didn't click until the other day when he said it, was that you're the average of the 5 people you hang around the most, right? I start to think about it. For years, I've been telling the homies, I've been telling my moms, I've been telling her, I've been telling anybody who would listen that, yo, like I'm trying to take it here. Not trying. I'm taking it here and I want these guys to follow, but I'm starting to realize that every single time we step out to do anything or we plan to do anything, they can't move without me. You know what I'm saying? It's like people stay stagnant. They don't want to think without me. They don't want to put in action without me. They don't want to go do this, go do that without me. They don't want to do nothing unless I got the final say so to everything. And I will do my best to be like, yo, this is what you want. Tell me what you want, and I will go ahead and try to facilitate it. Manager shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you want. Tell me how you feeling, and we'll do our best to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be you're waiting on me to tell you what you should want. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be every time we do make a move, you are second guessing every single thing as if we just didn't sit here for months and months and months planning this out. So now we get to the end of everything. It's about to finally roll out and get us what we need. And now you get cold feet. I don't like that stuff. So I start to realize I am the smartest in my circles. I am the biggest in my circles. I'm talking about my main circles. My main circles that I hang around every single day, right? But then there's other circles where I'm not the biggest. There's other circles where I got more knowledge than people, but they have more experience in that field. Even though they got more experience, they still depend on me for the knowledge because I'm the one that's always doing the research and always peeping things out, but they're just like the actors in that field, right? And I'm the actor in the field too, but I just do it with a different group of people, right? I'm starting to realize that it's so true. You hear it all the time, but you don't really take heed to it, right? If you are the smartest in your circle, you do not have a real circle. That's a cage, bro. We can only go as high as me. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody pushing us in other areas. There's nobody pushing us because they achieved this and, you know what I'm saying, now they want to bring us up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even if it was just something where I'm doing this and I raise everybody up to this level, but now the next person can take the baton and take us up to another level, then the next person, then me again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that can also happen too. That can also be a real thing that can progress us all forward. But it doesn't be that. There is no movement without going to him first. Our ceiling is him, me. Our ceiling is me. So if our ceiling is me and we don't got nobody with any expertise in anything else besides what I'm good at, where are we going? We're going nowhere, bro. I only know so much and I'm learning, but I can only learn and do so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started to realize the other day that, oh, wow, I'm not building my empire with these guys. I'm building my empire with my wife. I'm building my empire with the love of my life. And when I look at her, you know what's crazy about this? I'm the business person, right? I'm the business person. I'm the creative. I can do all these things. I can go out here and make something happen. I don't mind using that mouthpiece, getting what I need. She, business sense. She is an accountant as well. She understands systems and all this type of stuff. She has ran businesses and made them very successful in the past. Her sister's spa business, this other dude's spa business. She's doing it right now at a Fortune 500 company. She's doing this stuff. So what that tells me is that I have expertise in the field. She has expertise in the field. When we come together, I can be great at this angle of it. She can be great at this angle of it. We can intertwine and figure it all out together. I have somebody that's smarter than me in another area. And she has somebody in me that's smarter than her in another area. So therefore, we can come together, we can mesh well, we can lift each other up and keep going, keep climbing. You see what I'm saying? Just us two. And start to realize I'm making all these businesses with homies that really do not understand what's going on in life. They have the pipe dream, right? The pipe dream is we're going to do this and we're going to make a whole bunch of money. Let's put it out as fast as possible. But it's wait a minute, dog. Do you not understand marketing? Do you not understand we got to build the experience? Do you not understand we got to build the quality of this product? Do you not understand that there are certain steps to get to make this a thing where we can push for real? I be sitting there at photo shoots okay, if we're going to do this, you got to think about the thumbnails. You got to think about the banners. You got to think about all sizes of banners. You got to think about the profile photos. You got to think about the front cover. You got to think about the back cover. You got to think about the marketing photos. Like if somebody posts you on a site, like what is the photos that we going to use that's going to like be able to express and show who you are? It's not going to be the photos that we just use for this album cover. It's going to be some different photos. So not only do we need the album artwork and all this type of stuff and all the branding materials behind it, we also need just regular photos of you, just like portraits. You know what I'm saying? But people don't understand that. People be like, we're gonna take these photos, always the portrait, and that's it. It's like, bro, you ain't even thinking long term. You ain't even thinking like after all this. You know what I'm saying? I come to set with a list, a whole grid, a whole mood board and all that stuff of what needs to be done before we leave here. You know what I'm saying? And people always overlook that stuff, right? Because they don't deem it as important as I do. I deem it as very important. I don't even understand how people can tell you that they want to be serious about something, but they ain't taking every single aspect of it serious. I don't understand how somebody can tell you they want to take something serious, but they can't take every single aspect of it serious, bro. Every single aspect of it need to be serious. There's no rushing, but people always want to rush things, thinking that they just rush to put it out, the world's going to eat it up. Then you rush and put it out, then the world let it flop. Because you didn't have a serious plan. You didn't want to go about this the right way. What's up? You just fucking around, bro. You wasting time, you wasting money, you wasting energy, and I ain't got time for none of that stuff no more, bro. I ain't got time for none of that stuff no more, bro. I'm in a very serious spot in my life, bro. I'm coming up on engagement. I'm coming up on marriage. I'm coming up on really needing to have everything fully planned out and structured. And the only person I can do that with is my wife. The only person I can have that freedom with, where somebody else understands my struggles and what I'm getting at in my head, is my wife. I'm starting to understand that trying to build something with other people that's not really on the same mindset and eye line with you, whatever eye line, I said eye line, that's not in alignment with what you need done in your life and what they need done in their life, it's not in alignment, bro, it's not going to work out. So I say all that to say, you really have to pay attention to who you building with. Pay attention to who you building with. I'm not saying you can't build with them anymore. What I'm saying is you have to get people around that can help you build whatever you're building, right? People can still be around, but they can't be in leadership roles. They can't be in executive roles. They don't understand it. They don't get it, right? The business that I'm building, I'm realizing, everybody under here is just going to be people I manage. Cool. But I need to build the actual executive team. I need to build the actual, front office, if you want to say that. If I'm the CEO and she the CFO, then who's the COO? Who's this? Who's that? Who's the CMO? Like, who's everything else? Because it can't be these people that I've been building with. They don't want to step up into these roles. They want to be the focus. They want to be the people that's out here shining and doing all this. Nobody's ever thinking about the people behind the scenes that make the most money anyway. They're never thinking about behind the scenes. They always want to be in front of the camera. So you got to go out here and find you people that want to be behind the scenes, making it happen, doing whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? You got to find people that's smarter than you in other areas. So one of the things that I'm realizing is that, okay, cool. If I could be a leader, CEO, if she could be a CFO, cool. That's somebody that got experience and knowledge in that, and she could teach me some things. She could run that department by herself. So who's going to be the marketing? Who's going to be over logistics, shipping and handling? Who's going to be over project management? Who's going to be over this? Who's going to be over that? I need people that can do it all. Realizing that has put me on a trajectory where I'm starting to understand how to really build the foundational elements behind the scenes, right? I never knew this in the beginning, right? I never knew this in previous businesses or previous attempts of going for all this stuff, right? But now that I'm realizing this, I'm starting to say, okay, I've been wasting time this whole time. So if you're going to build your business, build your empire, build systems. Build systems and processes and put the right people in place. But these corporations do it all the time, bro. These corporations do it all the time. So why are you not following their blueprint? Find somebody that you like and follow their blueprint. For me, it's going to be FedEx. For me, I'm building my corporation, my holding company, and I'm allowing it to do business with all my other companies, all my other operational companies. We'll get into it later on, but find the business that you want to blueprint and then figure out how they go about building their business, the daily operations, if you can, like, get as detailed as possible in what you need to know, like who's in their leadership roles, what kind of roles did they start out with, if you could figure that out. If not, you can start out with the 5 major roles that you need, and you're going to have to work those until you find the people that can fill those roles, bro. You're going to have to work those until you can find the people that can figure out those roles, bro. Me, I was always about building my empire with my family, right? But I'm starting to understand that I can't even do that right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people don't want to fill them roles. I'm listening to my mom speak the other day, and even she keeps talking about how she want my brothers to be stars, how she want me to be a star. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want to be no damn star. I'm in the back. I'm playing the role. I'm playing my role. People don't want to play their role. They always want to be the person driving a car. They don't want to. There's a passenger seat, bro. There's 3 seats in the back. There's a trunk. There's a hood. There's a hood. There's a roof. There's a trunk that you can sit on the back of this car. There's a window that you can hang off of. It don't matter who's driving. Are you in the car? Are you heading to the destination with us? Who got gas in this car? Somebody can get a ride if they got gas. If you sitting right here, do you got the tunes? Come on, bro. We got to understand that we need people in place to do certain things. If you can master these certain things, bro, you can become a valuable asset to anybody's circle. How many circles need somebody to handle the finances? How many circles need somebody to handle the content, the imaging, the directing? How many circles need somebody to handle the leadership role? How many circles need somebody to handle the operations on a day-to-day basis? I'm watching Landman. I love that show. I'm watching Landman, and I'm seeing bro is out here managing the oil rigs and stuff on a daily basis. But he has to go back and talk to the money man. And I'm sitting, okay, how many money man needs that kind of guy? And then how many landmen need other people to manage certain things so he ain't got to be everywhere at once? Come on, bro. Everything is a structure, bro. You got a person right here, then you got 2 people, then them 2 people split off to 4, and then 4 split off to 8, and they keep going. They keep building, bro. The name of the game is positioning yourself to walk out the business. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the money man one day. You want to be the money man if you going for building the empire. You want to be the money man one day. You want to be the person that's not even hands-on with nothing anymore. You want to be just living your life while everybody else underneath you is working out your system. And you paying them handsomely for it. I'm not saying paying them cheap. You're paying them handsomely. You're paying them handsomely for working your system. Now, that system can end up making you a whole bunch of money depending on who all you got involved. If you want to go and build a system that needs 500 something employees, do that, bro. If you want to build a system that only needs 4 or 5 of y'all, do that, bro. If you want to build a system that only needs you, do that, bro. If you want to work all day, cool. That's you. Whatever size you want, that's up to you, dog. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's on you, dog. It's on you. But I'm going to tell you right now, dog. If you do not identify the right people to build something with, if you can't find real strengths outside of yourself, if you can't look at somebody and what they bring to the table and realize that they're just the same as me or they're different, that's going to be the determining factor. Because if they're the same as me, or if they're not as knowledgeable, because if they're the same as me, or if they're not as knowledgeable as me in a certain thing, why am I building something with this person? If they're not confident in this thing as I am, why am I building with that person? You need people that's confident, that know what's going on, know what they bring to the table. They add value at all times, so they go crazy. You go crazy too. We can all make this happen if we just pick the right people. So majority of the job is just picking the right people. At the end of the day, it's just picking the right people, though. It's simple as that, picking the right people. Learn to pick your woman. I'm realizing my woman is an asset. She's not a liability. She's an asset. So I also have to treat her like an asset. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm starting to build with her. Because I'm recognizing that she's been an asset this whole time. It took me all this time to realize that. So many times she was asking, like, look, I appreciate the job that I got and all that stuff, but I'd rather quit all this and come work for you. I'd rather help you build the empire and what's going on. I'd rather see you succeed and give my time and energy to you and what you're building instead of them. But now it's me saying, nah, don't give your energy to them and what they building. Give your energy to us and what we building for our family. Give your energy to us, not me. Give your energy to us. I can tell you right now, starting out for the first one, I picked the right person, dog. And I'm proud to say it. Peace.